Hi guys, welcome back to another Star Trek Starships Collection review. I have before me issue number 51, the Hirogen Warship seen on Star Trek Voyager, and we have the magazine here and the ship. So we'll put this aside and get to the goodness that is inside. So, as usual, we have our standard magazine cover with the CGI rendering of the ship on the cover, and a rather nice one at that. And here's some basic information. It is a warship launched in the 24th century with a crew of 2, and it's 150 meters long. Turning the page, and you have the usual contents of the magazine and the diagram showing you how to attach your model to the stand that is included, and as well as the specification page. It is operated by the Hirogen, in service in the 24th century, again 150 meters long approximately, with a crew of 2 and monotanium armor plating for defenses and subnucleonic beam and weapons turrets and torpedo launchers for weaponry and defense. Turning the page, we have another image of the Hirogen Warship, which I think is the same one that's on the cover. Excuse my wobbliness, but a little bit bigger. And a cool image of that, along with some text from the about the ship, and another CGI version of the ship, as well as some text and screen caps from various episodes that the Hirogen have appeared in. Interestingly enough, the Hirogen remind me of like the Predators of Star Trek, especially how they have their prey on display here. It reminds me of that scene from Predator 2, when the Predator has skinned alive the gangster and put his head on display, or his skull on display. That's what this reminds me of. And turning the page, we have the centerfold page showing you where things are, and so on and so forth. And the designing of the warship with some conceptual artwork. More concept art and text, and the designing of Hirogen technology, which is interesting. I have not read that part yet, but look forward to it. More conceptual art and text about the designing process, and our on-screen page. I believe its first appearance was in the episode Hunters on Star Trek Voyager, and it was also in the episode Prey and a couple others. Of course, no movies or feature films. So yeah, that's it for the magazine. And on the back, you have the ship there. So put the magazine aside and get to the model itself. And there it is, in the usual box, as they all come in, with the logos, fonts, disclaimers, etc. And from inside the box, it looks pretty impressive. So let me open it up and take it out. And here it is. This thing is a heavy-duty model and highly detailed. Pretty cool. The Hirogen is not one of my favorite races in Star Trek, but one thing is for sure, this is definitely one of the more detailed of the alien models we've received in the collection so far. I mean, the detail on this model is exquisite. Take a look there. Got the weapons turret at the top. And I know some people were saying that theirs came crooked or broken. I'm very fortunate that mine did not come in pieces or broken off. It actually came in one piece and perfectly aligned this time. Got your warp nacelles inside these shield paneling things there for extra armor, I guess. You got some more. Got this impulse thing back here. And so overall, it's an amazing model. The only lines that show any kind of separation are right here, which is not bad. No visible hull markings that identify it as Hirogen, meaning like no languages or anything like that. But I don't think there's anything on the actual ship in the episodes. But this is a really, really, really nice model. Wasn't one of my favorites of the collection, but I'm very happy with it, and I like it. This is the first Hirogen ship from the collection. We're at issue 52 now. Well, technically 52, technically 53 and 54, which should be here next week. But you know, this is the first one from the Hirogen that we've gotten so far, and it's pretty impressive. I'll tell you one thing: I like this more than the Vulcan ship that I got last time, and I like it definitely more than the Species 8472 ship. And the size of the model itself is pretty impressive, so that's cool. And so yeah, there's really, unfortunately, not a whole lot I could say about the Hirogen. They weren't my favorite species in Star Trek, but like I said earlier, I do kind of refer to them as like the predators of the Delta Quadrant, I guess. And they only travel in groups of two, and you know, two people on such a large ship, and yeah, from what I understand and what I read, they don't have a planet. They just, at least they used to, but maybe not now, or maybe not at that point. They were just traveling in ships throughout the galaxy or throughout the quadrant, looking and hunting down various prey. So, close up there, the front, and the bottom, stern, side, and the other side, and a close-up of the weapon turret there. It's a pretty neat model. Thanks Eagle Moss for including it. It's nice to have such a wide variety of ships in the collection, and like all the models, this one comes with a stand bearing the name of the ship on the bottom, or the type of ship on the bottom, along with the plastic stand that it goes on. So I'm sorry I don't have much to say about the Hirogen. You know, I didn't really watch those episodes a whole lot. At least I didn't watch those ones over and over again, except for maybe Killing Game. That was a really good one. And the one with the holograms, when they were hunting down various Alpha Quadrant holograms on this Hirogen ship. But other than that, I didn't really watch a whole lot. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you all very much for watching. I look forward to sharing with you issue number 53 and 54, which I believe will be the Steam Runner class. Yay, really looking forward to that. And I think the Klingon Augment ship from Enterprise. So I also look forward to receiving that. And yeah, it looks like there's going to be some good ships on the horizon, at least for the next couple of months. Seems like with every shipment there'll be an awesome Federation ship to come with it. I mean, this month I got the Centaur, and then of course next week I'll have the Steam Runner, and then next month I think it will be the Saber class, and then I think the following month it will be the Norway class, if I remember correctly. And then we'll have almost all, if not all, of the First Contact ships that we've seen in the movie. So that will be awesome, and I look forward to sharing that with you. So thank you guys all very much for watching. Stay cool or warm, depending on which part of the world you're in and at, and hope you guys have a pleasant evening. Catch you guys later. Live long and prosper.